Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get yep.
Hello, it's the 100th video extravaganza. Look, colourful text moving around, that'll get the kids in. Why won't anyone watch my videos? Anyway, you can win games. I've got over 1,000 Steam games, some of them are great, some of them are rubbish, some of them, I keep playing them no matter what. And these are those games. If you want, leave a comment, a link or whatever below this video, and if I like it, you can win the game of your choice from these games.
Do you know teleportation? Okay. I can teleportation. Look at me.
Ski Sniper, it does what it says on the tin. There are some people on skis, you're a sniper. It's going to end badly for the ones on the skis, I think. It's a very simple game. You can take up a position at various points around the place and shoot people in the face, or the legs, or whatever you like. There are various weapons, there are various sniper points, I guess, and there are various challenges for you to try and win, but this is it. You have now seen the entire game. There's nothing more to it than this. You can score points to unlock different guns and do different things with them, but this is basically the whole game. It won't hold your attention for hours, but I keep coming back to it to play for a good 10-15 minutes every now and then, and it's very relaxing. It's somewhat appealing. It reminds me a lot of the ski jumping videos that Japanese pop rap duo Halkali, or Harukari, put out on one of their DVDs. Which are in themselves part of a series of videos made by a Japanese animation company about ski jumping. Which are in themselves based on a rather strange horse racing simulator with some absolutely crazy animation. Which are in turn based on very real horse racing simulator games. My wife used to design some of these. Which are in turn based on real mechanical horse racing simulators. See that Konami logo there? Yeah, that's no accident. The rabbit hole on this one goes very deep. Ski Sniper, snipe people on skis. Done. Do you like fishing on frozen lakes? Well, that's all this game's about. Ice Lakes is probably one of the best fishing games I've ever played. And I've been playing fishing games since, well, before the web was invented anyway. You're on a lake, you drill a hole, you catch some fish. The end. It's a choice of rods, bait, all that kind of thing. You know, everything you would expect. It's very relaxing and very enjoyable. I'm going to leave it to Radio 4's unappreciated comedy show Biggiepedia to explain about fish.
The hectic pace of our modern world has left us filled with clenched knots of toxins and diseases like colds or poxes, for which modern medicine can find no cause. But the ancients knew. Lie back, relax, and let the tensions of modern life be gently removed by natural ravenous fish. Immerse yourself in our cleansing tanks and have all your stresses and dead skin gently removed in a calming aquatic frenzy by the fish, nature's most symmetrical creature, and for centuries, the symbol of the sea. At the Piscatarium, our specially raised fish have no option but to travel straight to the source of your stress and eat you free of scabs and worries. And while you're getting well, why not get beautiful? Our fish are so hungry they'll gladly consume the unwanted hairs on anything put in their tank.
My legs have never felt so smooth.
I thought I knew what a close shave was.
And it's not just cosmetic treatments. Why not try our new range of live fish colonics?
The nurse asked if I wanted the entry-level guppy cleanse, but I thought in for a penny, in for a pound, and had the full Augustus gloop. I can't believe they ate it all. I lost 4 pounds, and after 2 weeks the fish just fall out.
The Piscatarium, leaving you cleaner than the hull of a ship.
Anytime anyone says the word fish, it puts me in mind of that little Greek chorus of fish at the end there. And always will. Anyway, ice lakes. There's ice, there's lakes, there's fishing. Job done. Ha, suck it up, you Finnish losers. I'm the guy. Crash Time games are based on a German TV show called Alarm für Cobra 11, Die Autobahnpolizei. It's a strange TV show about a couple of guys who are motorway police, and they go around looking for trouble. It's a good show. It's been on for, oh my goodness me, they're on, I think they're 22nd series at the moment. There's over 300 episodes of this. Highly popular in Germany, and the games are actually called Alarm für Cobra 11 in Germany. And they're produced by a German games company whose name escapes me, whose games are not popular anywhere else, but they've made a series of car games over the years that I've rather enjoyed. Anyway, let's see a bit from the TV show.
Hey, I've always wanted to work for an escort service.
It's not that kind of an escort, you old philanderer. Car 15, who's the gorgeous celebrity we're supposed to escort?
It's the prototype for the upcoming season of the Formula C11 racing series, you two romantics. Brand new and all wrapped up, on its way to the business center where it's going to be presented tomorrow.
We'll be right there. Cobra 11 over.
Ben, Semir, we appear to have company. We are being pursued by 2 vehicles.
All right, I see them. But I don't think they...
Attention! Calling all units! Pursuers armed! Attacking us!
I'll drive alongside and you'll climb into the cabin and take over.
Great, it'll be as easy as changing trains.
And that's the game. It's really a very basic series of car games, nothing out of the ordinary. Still, let's see a bit more from the TV show. I particularly enjoy it when they say Meldbomb.
My hobby is gorilla. Do you know gorilla? Gorilla.
Hammerfight is a truly unusual game. Sadly, it's a little bit old these days. You fly around in a spaceship with a rock attached to you, smacking the heck out of various things. That's it. You can have hammers instead, that's Hammerfight, or swords or a couple of other weapons. There's even projectile weapons. But it's the big rock on a chain that does it for me. Truly unique game mechanic. You swirl your mouse around in circles to build up speed and whack off other stuff. There is a surprisingly detailed story that goes with it, and it's got a very sort of elegant art style to it. And the Russian chap who made this seems to have been the only game he's made, although he's working on a new game at the moment, which looks rather interesting. Here, let's have a little look at that.
Итак, поехали. Малокалиберная пушка на моем корвете. Прекрасно справа. Вражеский корвет горит.
Wow, doesn't Highfleet look cool as heck? Well, I absolutely love Hammerfight, and I will be buying Highfleet as soon as it's available, simply because this guy makes some very interesting games. Hammerfight, you've got to tweak any files to make it run at modern resolutions and things, but no, it still runs and performs absolutely fine. Big favourite of mine, I keep coming back to it, and there's a surprising amount of depth to it. You can play it several times trying to collect all the weapons. It's really quite hard. A lot of fun. In 1982, very simple game, I guess they've called it that to evoke a certain time. It's basically a Space Invaders type of game. It's completely free, available on Steam, and you can download it and have some surprisingly good fun playing such a basic game. It's got quite a lot of visual appeal and some very nice variation to it, and little notes from lots of games that have been out over the years. But a very pleasant and enjoyable waste of time.
Natto. Sushi. 全然笑わへんやん、嘘や。
I like Minecraft. I have to say I was a bit disappointed by the story mode in it. I never really sort of lived up to expectations. Anyway, Block Survival, it looks like Minecraft, and there's crafting in it like Minecraft, but really it's a story-based adventure game, and it's rather fun. There's not a great deal of complexity to it, and I think probably after you've played it through once you probably won't play it a second time. But there's a lot of fun in there, whether it be stabbing animals in the face, murdering Aztec-looking types, or trying to solve the mystery of the plane that you were in that crashed. It's perfectly good fun, and I found myself playing this one way more than I should.
Knock! Knock! Go! Go! Q! Q! Sensei! Woo!
Take on Helicopters is by Bohemia Interactive, the guys who do the Arma games and DayZ, and it's a serious helicopter simulator. It's very hard to play indeed. If you think you're quite good at zooming around in helicopters and games, then yeah, you're sadly mistaken. This thing is so realistic it could possibly pass as a helicopter training simulator. But then again, Bohemia do make a lot of military simulators, so that's hardly surprising. I find this one just tremendously relaxing. It's really quite enjoyable just getting in a helicopter and going fly through a city. Yeah, I guess that's all there is to say about it. If you're into serious helicopter simulators, you've already got this. If you're not, you might enjoy it.
Do you know Japanese castle? I can. Japanese castle. Osaka-jo!
Weld Guns is very simple. I don't think of it as related to World of Tanks or anything like that, no. It's a game where you take guns apart and put them back together again. And there are dozens and dozens of guns, and they keep adding to it regularly. There's even things that aren't guns, like this human skeleton here. And if you've got friends who play this as well, you can have quite a lot of fun competing against each other. There's all kinds of extras added to it, daily challenges, guess the parts of the gun, blah blah blah. For a free game, and it is entirely free, then it's surprising just how much variety there is in it. Instead of earning credits in order to unlock things, you can always pay to unlock them instead. But I've never seen the need. I've been able to get plenty of guns without it. It's not a game that I've played a lot, but goodness me, you need to practice to actually be good at this one. It's very hard to be really good. I don't know how to pronounce this one, but it doesn't matter because I'll never say it out loud, apart from today. Psebay, whatever. It's a 2D Trials motorbike thing, like the Trials games, and with the looks of Limbo. It's got some interesting physicsy puzzles, and there's a few twists on the genre to keep it interesting. That's rather fun. I wouldn't say it's a game that's changed my life or anything, but yeah, it's good for 5 or 10 minutes of play every now and then. I like it.
One more. Look at me.
Missile Cards is basically Missile Command, but with a sort of tactical card game built onto it. It's quite fun. There's some comets and stuff, and later on some bombs coming towards you. and you have to stop them by playing cards to charge up and deploy guns. That's it. There's a surprisingly deep bit of strategy to it, and sometimes you're going to lose the game just because of sheer bad luck. Sometimes it's impossible to actually win or impossible to anticipate what you are going to need to do. But it's very charming, it's got a beautifully presented style, and I rather like it. It's a game that I don't think is great, but I keep coming back to it and keep playing a little bit at a time. You might like it too. And that's your lot. These aren't the 10 worst games on Steam by any means. They're not the 10 best either. But the 10 games that I keep coming back to from time to time that aren't ostensibly massively good, but rather fun. If you want to win any of these games, just leave a comment, a link, a picture, whatever you like in the comments below. Say what game you would like, and I'll give it to you. Obviously, as people win them, they're not going to be available. I'll try and keep that clear in the description as to what's still available. There's also a bunch of other games that I haven't listed here. Have a look in the description, you'll see all the games I've got to give away. And if you like this video, oh goodness me, you know how YouTube works? I don't understand why all these channels always tell you to like, comment, subscribe. Ta-ra!